Hey guys, so I just wanted to talk about joining the Air Force and MEPS and why I'm joining. So, a few months ago, like earlier this year, I decided, maybe I'd like to join. So I went and talked to a recruiter and I took the practice AFAB and I scored really, really low. It was bad. So then I was like, well, I don't know if I will join or not. And I told him I'd study, but I was kind of sketchy about that and didn't do it. And time came around when school was coming, getting closer and closer, and summer was kind of over. So something went wrong, and I couldn't go to the school that I was currently enrolled in, the college. So I decided, I was scared, and I didn't really want to go active. So I decided to go talk to an Air National Guard recruiter. And I kind of just ditched her. I didn't call her back. I still feel bad about that. And I really kind of wanted to go, but at the same time, I thought I had to go, which don't go if you don't really want to go. But I wanted to go, but at the same time, I didn't want to go. So I went to Army Reserves, and I was really, really strongly thinking about that. And then I started to realize I don't really like where I live. I'm sick of being stuck in my house, I love my parents, but tired of being stuck here. So I kind of want to go away. So I called the active duty recruiter again, and I told them I was interested. And there's a guy that I worked with at the time who he had joined, and he had a ASVAB for Dummies book. I would definitely recommend that if you haven't. And he gave it to me because he's already taken it and got like an 80 something. And I practiced, I studied, and my score raised significantly. And I went through with it, and which would lead me to MEPS. MEPS, it's not as horrible as everyone may say, because I've heard some horror stories. It's not that bad. It's just a lot of waiting, and it's really long. It's exhausting. MEPS, I went to MEPS on a Thursday, but I went down there on a Wednesday, and you meet a lot of people. It's really, it's a really cool experience. You meet a lot of people you don't really know, from all over. And I went, and the Wednesday I just spent kind of talking to people, and I had a roommate. And the hotel was actually really nice. I thought it was going to be he said it was nice, but I was thinking, oh, it's going to be okay, decent. It was really nice. And you get a free pass, but you have from 5 to 10 till 10 to eat it, and so you want to be careful. I ate around 7-ish, 7, 8-ish. My roommate, I kept having problems with that. I thought it was my card. My roommate kept blocking me out. But she was pretty cool. I mean, she didn't really talk. She's kind of quiet. But yeah, you most likely will get a roommate. So, and then the next day, try to go to sleep. I could not sleep at all. The last time I checked my phone, it was midnight, around, and I woke up and it was my alarm was going off at 3:33. Why I set it at that, I don't know. I'm weird. And then I got up at 3:40. I took a shower, got ready. We went down there. They have a thing set up, but they tell you to set your own alarm, and I recommend that too. We went down, we ate breakfast. It was pretty good. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't amazing. We waited for a long time. We left, I think, around 4:30-ish, about 4:45, around there. Then they put us on this charter bus, and they told us get in line and everything, and it got on, and then we get to MEPS, and they're a lot more strict. I'm going to try to say this the best I can, because it's a little fuzzy at this point. I was just exhausted. You go in, and you process in, and they give you this sticker that says your branch and everything, and they take your picture and your thumbprints. They take your fingerprints throughout the entire day, multiple times. It's crazy. You go put your bags up, and then you stand in line. And then you go to your branch liaison, office, and it's liaison. And you just, I said that wrong. You talk to them and, you know, about whatever, and then, I don't really remember it. You go back and you go in this room and get a medical briefing, and they kind of interrogate you. They're like, you have to tell us everything, you'll go to jail, and blah, 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 blah. They don't do anything. Like, honestly, it's not that bad. You sign a bunch of paperwork, and then you go and wait. First, I got my pulse and my blood pressure, and they said it was excellent. And then there was like 5 other girls with me, 4 or 5, and the rest were all guys. And they kept putting the guys before us, which made me really mad. But yeah, and then like I went to go check my eyes. They check for like color, make sure you're not colorblind. It's not that bad. It's like a pretty straightforward test. What do you think? It's like a little flip card thing. They test for depth perception, and like obviously each eye. My right eye is a lot worse than my right eye, and yeah, it's not like a hard test. You go out and they take blood. The needle is freaking huge. Like if you're scared of needles, I'm scared of needles, and like it was not fun. And this kid behind me was like taunting me about it, and I told him to shut up. Like I was really getting mad, but I went in there and I had to have her talk me through it. And she like afterward, she wanted me to stay because I guess she thought I was gonna pass out because I looked a little in, but I didn't want to wait anymore, so I was like, no, I'm gonna go. But it's a big needle, and they take a lot of blood. After that, I went to, I think I did hearing after that, and they put you in like this box, and they close the door, and like you basically your like you hear sounds like beeps and you press it, but it's really distracting because there's other people in there with you. So like this girl by me was like coughing, and then like people were like moving their feet, and then like you hear other clicks, so you're like, oh crap, click, and it's yeah. But I mean, I passed that. It's not hard. It's just other people can be distracting. After that, you have like an interview with the doctor. And like mine, he was like from India, and he had a really strong accent. So I kept having to ask him to like repeat himself, and he was going really fast. He was talking, and I was just like, what? And he kept the repetitive. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't had any sleep today. I went to a midnight premiere of like Three Musketeers, because paranormal activity was like gone, and I am exhausted. But that's why I'm not talking a lot right now. But he asked me like they ask you a lot of questions, and they're very repetitive. There it is with their questions throughout the day. But yeah, they're all pretty much no. He told me to take off my shoes and socks, and he like checked out my feet, which I thought was kind of weird, but whatever. There's like if you're in the Air Force, you have to like read this paragraph, and it's like highlighted, and they want to make sure that you like can speak properly and like loud and clear and don't have like any speech impediments. Then you have to like make your ears pop. I think that's only for the Air Force though. After that, it was more waiting. You take like a urine test or whatever, and that it wasn't as awkward as I thought it'd be. Like, yeah, they're watching you. The guys like stood on this line all at once, and they did it. But the girls, they let you go in stalls, but like the doors are open, and like there's a lady there like watching you. But she doesn't make it awkward. She's not just like staring you down. Like she's just kind of there. So it's not like as bad as you think. And then you have to like sign stuff, and yeah. After that, I think they legit forgot about us, the girls, because like we were in there for like half an hour, and we were literally like falling asleep. And then we got told to go eat, and the food, it was decent. Like it wasn't like amazing, but it was pretty good. But we didn't get a lot of time. They like rushed us back. There's like this intercom, and they'll call your names. So we had to like run back really fast, and then we did like, what was it called? There's like neuro and ortho, I think. Ortho and neuro. We had to like strip down and do these weird, ridiculous, embarrassing exercises in our underwear, and it was cold. And before that, she like hid it and weighed us. And yeah. But it wasn't like super embarrassing and weird. It was just it was weird. It wasn't as awkward as I thought it'd be, but it was definitely, yeah. After that, you go and like you like strip down and you be a doctor, and like they give you these like gowns to get tied on, and you go in there and he takes out like normal stuff like no eyes, ears, throat, whatever, and then they do like the breast exam. That was the most awkward part of the entire day for me. The breast exam. I felt very uncomfortable. And then they do the pelvic exam, which isn't as bad. Like, they tell you before they're not gonna, they don't like stick anything anywhere, or they don't even touch you. They're just like, they just look, and then it's very quick. After that, I just threw my clothes on and ran out. I was so happy for it to be over, the medical exam, because like the day is just dragged out so long, and it's exhausting. After that, I can't say this clearly because it's like a blur, but there's like a series of going back and forth to like my brand's liaison office and another office, and you get like different interviews. Then I got all my fingerprints taken. They take your picture again. You go through all that stuff. You pick jobs. I had like a little with mine, but I called my recruiter and I got it fixed. For Air Force, I know you have to like lift a certain amount of weight till they want to see how much weight. I was really like dumb. I didn't realize there's a line, so I thought I only lift like the top of it, and then I saw, oh wait, there's like a white line on there. So yeah, I sound so stupid on this. I'm not even all here right now, so I'm probably gonna watch this later and be like, why did I make this? Then you go and you have to watch this video. It's like about desertion and the military, and you know, it's really boring. And then you swear in. So it's all worth it when you swear in. Swearing in was really awesome. I loved it. Only like one person from my group had somebody come in. Then you go back out and you go to your whatever and you get your one second. This is gonna be awesome. You get this Air Force DP card. Pretty awesome. Got a big smile on that. Check that out. That's terrible. And then like they give you like this ticket thing back to whatever you're like subtle, and then you go back to wherever you came from. So that's pretty much MEPS. And yeah, for me, I hope this makes sense. Like I said, I'm not really all here right now, and yeah, but that's, you know, I like you get this really proud feeling once you join, and you get a ton of crap, like a lot of stuff. They give you so much. One second, I'll get all the stuff to give you. I have more stuff, but it's like downstairs. I'm not gonna go with that. You can obviously tell I didn't prepare for this video. It's like on the spot. You get like a shirt. It's like, it's huge. It's Air Force. I have this little backpack. I got like cup. I got this really cool, like, you may see it like on other people's MEPS vids or whatever. This really cool water bottle and like a lot of lanyards. I don't think I have any in here though. I got like pens and pencils, Air Force pens and pencils. I got like little stick-on pens. This, like little tattoos. A ton of stuff I have is like downstairs, so I can't really show y'all now. Like little carabiners. Yeah, like the Army part had like the New Testament Bible, so I was like, hey, but yeah, like there's a ton of stuff you get, like more than that, lanyards and keychains and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited to go. My soup date is January 3rd, 2012. I swore in October 13th, 2011. So yeah, I'm gonna have an administrative job. I'm pretty excited. So yeah, if you have any more questions, just, message me, a comment, subscribe, whatever. Sorry again for my I'm not all here, like I've said, and I'm just really tired, but yeah, so excited to join the Air Force, and well, I have kind of joined, just decided to go to basic. I've been trying to work out a lot, but I've just been so tired, and I've been working, I haven't had a lot of time. Yeah, so, awesome. Bye.